Let's give you a Tesla incentive update because there are a ton of different incentives that you might not be aware about. There is an extensive list. I think this is like the record amount of incentives that we've seen all year. So if you're looking to buy a Tesla right now with the $7,500 federal tax credit ending, you pretty much have a good amount of time until the next quarter end, which I guess about at this point, we're tracking on like what, 60 days, 75 days at this point. We've got a massive list of incentives right now. Tesla is rolling out all of the different pricing and everything. It seems like we've seen a record amount of discounts and credits and all these other different things, which you might be confused about which ones you're eligible for, which one can you stack, which one is going to be the best deal right now. And this is like a no more incentives because the Tesla CFO said that there's really everything they want to release is out there. And so if you're looking to be making a decision and if you are particular about like the vehicle you want, the Tesla Model 3 or Model Y or whichever, I would say it's probably worth it to try and get it in earlier before the inventory starts to dry up. We'll show you this screen in which it kind of seems like some delivery times are getting pushed out a little bit. And so if you're banking on this $7,500 federal tax credit, it might not be worth risking. And so here we got it categorized here from like incentives that stack onto everything and then also based upon by model as well. So of course the biggest thing is the $7,500 federal tax credit, which if you didn't know is you have to take delivery by September 30th, like vehicle in hand and everything. You can't like place an order or anything like that. It's not like years before in the past where you could like sign a contract. No, you have to take delivery and purchase the vehicle. Of course, we got 1 month free full self-driving transfer or trial. We've got free full self-driving. No, not free full self-driving. Full self-driving transfers. If you got an older Tesla that has full self-driving, that's happening right now. There's no end date to that. And the biggest one, I would say these two, which isn't really talked about too much. Like if you take a look at Tesla's even own page, they don't really mention one of these different incentives offers, which is really interesting. The first one is America's Heroes, $1,000 off. Military, teachers, students, first responders. It's very easy to get this one. All you have to do is verify with ID Me on the America's Heroes purchase page, which is, you can see it right here. The ID Me is down here below. And so if you're interested, definitely take a look at that. And then the next one is going to be the Lyft driver program, which is also pretty easy to get, but both of these cannot stack together. And the Lyft one is not a $1,000 discount, but it is $1,000 in Tesla credits, which, I mean, hey, better than nothing, right? You get $1,000 in credits upon delivery and $1,000 incentive after driving 100 trips. So half of that I feel like it should be very easy to get. The next one, if we go to Model Y, which I know a lot of you are trying to purchase and get a deal on right now. I mean, $2,000 off inventory. I was trying to scrape and see if there's some more higher ones. There is like $3,000 to $4,000 off, but those are like demo status ones. And so really take that with like a grain of salt or take a look at it and see, is it actually worth it to get one of those or not? Because some of them, it might not be, because like we were taking a look at another one, someone was asking me for feedback and it had like $7,000 in repair for hail damage, and it was like a $4,000 discount. And so it sounds like a great discount, but I mean, at an extra $2,000 off for $7,000 in hail damage, I would say that's probably a no-go for sure. And of course, one free upgrade on eligible inventory. It seems like Tesla is not making any sort of adjustments on that. And so if you find a vehicle that's inventory that doesn't, seems like they're saying, nope, sorry, like that is what it is. We're not controlling that with that. And I mean, it doesn't hurt to ask. I mean, you can always try and ask with the manager or whichever. We've got 3.49% financing up to 60 months, which is pretty good relative to what's out there in the market, but of course not good when you compare it to like the 1.99 that we saw just this past quarter. If you want to go to 72 months, it's 4.99, which pretty bad actually. And then lease for $349 a month, and of course all universal incentives at the top apply. Model 3 gets fairly more interesting. It seems like this is like the better deal, which kind of makes sense, right? Because there could be a new Model 3 refresh, like a very, very small refresh, which would be front camera and maybe an ambient lighting upgrade in the interior. But we got $2,000 off on inventory vehicles. We got one free upgrade as well. We got 18 months of free supercharging, which that's easily valued at $200 to $300 a month, but you must pay cash. The one thing that's interesting with the free supercharging offer, and I'm wondering here, and I think it might work, and I'm wondering if anybody has gone through this yet, but let's say you do like this 18 months of free supercharging because you're paying cash. Like to Tesla, doing a credit union check is kind of like cash for them. So I'm wondering if there's a loophole here, whether you buy it with a credit union. Of course, credit unions are still 4 to 5%, not as good as like 0% or even 2.49% without full self-driving, but maybe there's a little bit of loophole. Like if you know you're going to be killing it out of the park with a bunch of free supercharging over 18 months, like maybe if you're valuing it at like $500 to $600 a month, then maybe paying interest or even doing like a quick refi with a credit union may work as well. And if you're looking to get access to a list of all the best credit unions that have interest rates in the 4 to 5%, definitely check out our Patreon group down below in the description, which once you sign up, you get access to our credit union list. We got 0% APR if you buy full self-driving or transfer it, and 2.49% without, which is pretty respectable. And leasing, 24 months, $3K down at $299 a month. Or if you're doing the performance, which just got a boost in terms of incentives, we've got performance at $699 a month. Or if you're buying it, for all the colors, both interior and exterior, are now free. So every single build now qualifies for the $7,500 federal tax credit, which is fantastic in my opinion, which I really feel like that's the deal if you're looking to get it at this point. Moving to Cybertruck, our favorite build right now. And I think like if you have the capacity to, fit a Cybertruck in your, your life, then it is a fantastic vehicle. We just got ours, the green with the gold rims. You can check it out if you like the color or not. Let me know what you think on our channel. We released a video yesterday, but 0% with full self-driving purchase or transfer. If you don't want full self-driving, it's 2.49%, which is a fantastic rate. I'm curious to see if anybody out there is looking to be buying a Cybertruck right now because of the better deal it is, but it is currently. But the one thing is for sure, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can get 3 months of full self-driving added to your Tesla vehicle. If you're already buying full self-driving, then using our referral code does support the channel. So thank you for everybody that's doing that. And of course, 1 year of free supercharging, which Cybertrucks is a big battery, hefty vehicle, very inefficient. You'll definitely be able to get maybe even $200 to $300 to $400. Like in our first month of owning a free supercharging Cybertruck, we were able to charge like 1,300 kilowatts, which is about, if you look at it retail wise, that's like $600 worth, which I don't know if we can continue to do that, but it's a very, very nice way to, get some more value that. And of course, free 20-inch wheels and 1 year premium connectivity for the Cybertruck. If you're looking to get a Cybertruck, it actually is one of the better times, at least the best time all year, where it is a great deal for the Cybertruck. Moving to Model S and Model X, which I feel like is the most boring at this point, but because they're trying to clear out the old one. And actually, I just drove the brand new Model S and Model X today, and my quick thoughts on that are, it's like a little bit nicer, like 10 to 15% nicer. What I actually found was interesting was that the Model S, the new Model S, I drove a Model X Plaid, and then I drove a Model S Long Range. The Model S Long Range was actually more comfortable than the Model X Plaid, and I enjoyed myself better in the Model S than the Model X. But of course, we got 1 year free supercharging on the old and busted model, and we got 1 free premium upgraded with full self-driving. It's not that exciting at all, but certainly if you are taking an interest in taking a look at it, here are all the different incentives that are out there. And just don't forget about the Lyft driver program, the America's Hero ID program as well. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking.
Bought your Tesla, or you're about to buy your Tesla. Did you know that it comes with 0 accessories? Seriously, not even a phone mount. But don't worry, we've got you covered. In my opinion, there's a few must-haves that every Tesla owner should get, like a phone mount so your phone doesn't fly off during acceleration, a center console organizer because without it, you're going to lose a bunch of stuff, and my newest favorite, an invisible underscreen station mount from Jowa, a great place to store sunglasses. And all of these accessories plus more you can get from our partner Jowa. And these accessories are good because I actually use all of their stuff. And if you use our promo code down below in the description, you can save some money and support the channel as well. But Jowa doesn't stop at just the basics. They've got a wireless game controller that fits perfectly in the glove box, a portable air compressor for peace of mind on those long road trips, and even an electric scooter, because why walk from the superchargers or level 2 chargers? So not only will you save some money by using our promo code down below in the description, you can also get free shipping on orders over $120. So definitely check it out, link down below in the description. Thank you to Jowa for partnering with us on this channel, and let's get on to the next topic.